Morning guys, November 4th, 2025. This one I gotta go replace a Megastor hot water storage tank off another zone, off a boiler. I was there the other day and looked it over and see what I'm gonna need, and I've worked for this guy before in the past, so I know they're good people, good customers. And I guess he has some other guy do the oil burner service on a thing, and the guy had gave him a price on a change out. I was a little bit lower than what he had quoted, so we're gonna go over there and do it. I'll try to get you some shots on. I'm gonna put it on a separate zone, and I'll try to get you some shots on how I do the switch and relay, zone relay, and how to fire the burner up. Once the storage tank's cold, you gotta fire the oil burner up to heat up the water. Try to get you some shots. Storage tank off. I got the boiler off. I'm draining it to this pit over here. This pit works. I think it works, but I'm not sure. I guess not. Hopefully it don't flood on me. It don't seem to be backing up too much. That pump's not working. Old crusty shit. Anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 zone valves. I'm gonna take this one zone valve out and we'll put in another circulator. I just shut all these 3 off because I'm no sense in draining them back, draining the boiler out. Probably just gonna take this out here and put come out here with a couple of elbows and a T, and then so I could drain it and put another circulator. There's all the corrosion was on that hot. This stuff is all falling apart. Guy wanted a new tank anyway. I'm gonna try fixing it. Gonna get this thing the hell out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna go over everything with you, what I did here. I put the tank in. I got the new relay here. I'm going to show you how I wired it. It comes with a aquastat that's going to turn this relay on. I got a relief valve. I left the cold water shut off there. Put a new vacuum breaker. Came down into the bottom of the tank. Domestic inlet. Then the hot comes out of here. Goes up to the hot to the house. I'll show you what I did on the return. I took the zone valve out. I just came straight in, dropped down 1 by 3/4 90 there, because I need the space here. Black 90. This is all stainless in there. Black 90. This is all boiler water. Came up, put a high vent, so when it comes in, it can get rid of any air. I did put a purge station on the other side. On the return, I came down, put a swing joint, 1 by 3/4 90. Then I put a boiler drain here on the low point. I put a boiler drain there on the low point of the tank. This is the coil. When it came up, I reused the pipe going over. I reused the pipe coming over. I went down to 45. I dropped down behind these lines. I plugged this. And then I put the, I took the boiler drain out and put an 8-inch nipple with a T. Put the boiler drain in. Came up with a circulator. I used the purge station that was over there. I moved it down here, so I do have a purge station. I should be able to, I gotta purge all the fill it with water and see if I got any leaks. See if I got any leaks. Then I'll go over the wiring on how I wired this thing. Fill the boiler too. I drained everything out. Let me put a plug here. Hopefully I got no leaks. On the control over there, I came in here. This was the line that's feeding that control over there. So I got the black and the white, which is L1, L2. L1, L2 over here, feeding the control. Then I got this blue wire that's coming back that's gonna fire the burner. See this relay right here, that blue wire? You take that one out, but see the little pin in there? But if you feed 110 to this, it will fire the burner and not run the circulator, because this is on a separate zone. So the circulator is going to be run through that control there, but it's going to fire the burner through this blue. This blue. So I got a black, a white, and a blue coming into this, going to that control. Just checking for leaks. Over here, I'm coming in black and white. Black and white go to neutral and hot on this part, right? Got the power off yet. And then I got power going over to this other common, which is, this is an extra switch and relay. And there's a switch and relay here. And I got the TT tied in to here. So when the TT calls, there's power coming in on L1, L2 right here. Power's gonna go to normally closed. No, normally open one is the one that I went. So when this thing fires up, it's gonna send power to the circulator. And then I'm jumping power over to here. When it calls, it's gonna, that normally open one is gonna send power and fire the burner on the blue. See how I did that? Got neutral and power coming in. When the TT calls, the normally open is going to shut, send power to the circulator to run the circulator. And then I jumped over to this other set of relays. The normally open one is off right now, normally open. When the relay calls, it's going to close and send power to fire the burner. And then all the rest of the zone valves, I left them alone. That's going to fire through this TT that runs that circulator. And then I got another line coming over just to feed that circulator. So I gotta purge all the air out of this thing. And then we should be able to run it. a live one there, Mama. I'm gonna do all the zones. I've got a live one there. Like I said, there should be some bleeding through those high vents, but want to make sure everything's purged good. The old gurgle. The old gurgle. I shouldn't build pressure if I got it open up all the way, but I got the zone valves all bypassed open for now so I could give it a good purge. A lot of pressure here, I can hear it. A lot of pressure. I'm just giving it a good how you doing. A lot of pressure here. I don't want to blow the relief valve. I'm doing the last one now. The last one through the house. I just cut these wires that were going to the other zone valve and I'm not using them. The other zone valve had wires going through that hole there to this. There was a zone valve here, took out. This circulator has a check valve in it, so I don't need to put a check valve up there. It's got a check valve in the bottom. I don't see any problem or anything. We should be good to rock, ready to rock here. Open up all these valves, open this valve. Reinstate these heads. System has water in it. I should be able to fire it up. I don't see any leaks. Like I said, I put these valves in it, so they might. Should be able to fire it up. There goes the burner. It's firing through this blue wire. Zone 1. It's calling for this, zone 1. You can see it fired the burner, the circulator didn't kick in because it takes Takes a minute and a half of these zone valves to kick that TT in, to kick this circulator in. This circulator is running. This one's not. This one's going to be operated through the zone valves. This one's strictly the storage tank, or the Megastor. That's how I like to do it. You can't put the pin, you can't take the little screw out because it's got a little pin in it. You have to, there's only this side you can do it. You can see there's not that little recessed pin. See that little recessed pin? You can't stick a screw driver in there. It has to go on this side. So this will work through the high limit. This is calling the boiler shut off on high limit. It should be set at 180. Yeah, set at 180, the high limit. Should be air in that tank. Maybe not. It's heating up, Mama. This is the supply coming in. Well, this is the return. They come out good. I left that T there in case they ever do anything with the cellar. Basement down here, if they want to put heat down here or something. They come out good. Boiler drain there. Like I said, you gotta put a check valve on that. You gotta either have a check valve in the pump, or you gotta put a flow check up here. That's cheaper to do it that way, so that's why I did that. There's a little plastic check valve that goes in the bottom. You could buy them separate and add them to the regular pumps. The newer pumps, you could put the check valve in there. They're like $1, $1.50 a piece or something. Why get them cheap? Buy them by the bulk. See, the nice tanks. I like these tanks. Relay right there. It's accessible. I guess I could have put it on the back here if I wanted, but that's a good spot for it. It's up on these blocks down here. I don't think any of the heat zones are calling. He's got them all off. All the heat zones are off. The only thing that's calling is this hot water tank, Megastor. Alright, she's still calling, but she's off on high limit. She's still calling, she's off on high limit. I'm picking up all my tools here. I'm satisfied it's all heated up and burner shut off. Pressure looks good, all the valves are open. All the heads are Put back where they belong. Come on, good.